Let's take a break because the UPS man is distracting me, bringing plenty of boxes. And let's see who got what after these messages. Hey, fine people. Thanks for donating to the Keep Chaille and Bisbee donation fund on the podcast page at DougStanhope.com. Chaille gets all giddy every time he gets it, so much as a filthy nickel. So keep your donations coming, and it keeps Chaille smiling. It keeps me fucking talking. And also, hey, what I'm going to do sometime in the next few days in that fucking stinking trailer, which I'm really growing to love. Maybe I stay in the trailer. I don't know. Is the Marilyn Manson debacle podcast, which is completely unairable according to Chaille. I'm going to just pull chunks out of it so we can have the Marilyn Manson minute on each podcast upcoming. And I'll just put a little snippet of shit that proves why it could never be aired as a whole. Do you remember at any point, does he say, don't air this? Oh, by the way, don't air this. I'd love to make that into a ringtone. Let's get back into this burner day 2 podcast of the hashtag Tin Can Rehab. We got to take more pictures. We got to do more stuff. I got to fucking focus. I'll have my focus in a couple days, people. By the way, you got dick. I got LaCroix fucking over. I don't understand how Amazon Prime works, but this is for another podcast where we need filler material. But yeah, I got good shit from Amazon Prime, and you got flat envelopes. Ha 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 ha. Because I've been doing a lot of not drunk late night eBay, Amazon. Stop that, cat. Hey, if anyone wants to buy a sorry, this is exactly how my brain has been going for fucking days. If you want to buy a Jesus at the Last Supper, what is that, a daybed, or it's like a couch? It's a couch, basically. It's made out of a daybed.
It's a couch, but it's actually like a mattress that you're sitting on, because it's got like a bed spring underneath it on the couch part.
Yeah, well, who do they email?
Oh, I got to get it. I got to figure out if we're gonna do it online or we're gonna try and just do it on Craigslist.
I was gonna throw this by a dumpster. I guess that's not a way to advertise it. Someone found it at a thrift store and thought it would be funny to put it in my house when I was on the road, and they did. And I thought it was funny for a minute, and then I'm like, all right, put it outside for football, and people can sit on it by the fire. And then I was just gonna trash it, but Chaille goes, "Oh no, I'll fucking sell that." Which you could.
The tapestry is from Italy.
Yeah, I'm sure some fucking serious Jesus freak would pay a lot of money for that. But I think my fans would just pay a pittance as a goof if they lived in the neighborhood. And they don't.
Just because you don't want it in your house doesn't mean it's not worth something.
When has Jesus ever sold anything to anyone? Ever. All right.
What up? This is Will Smith, and you're listening to the Doug Stanhope Podcast.
Getting jiggy with it.
Beautiful. It's day 2 podcast of the Tin Can, hashtag Tin Can Rehab. I did tweet trailer rehab earlier, but we thought Tin Can Rehab sounds funnier. Either way, 2 days, fucking bam. No problems. In and out. No temptations, no struggles. It's been the most fucking peaceful thing. Just the idea, just when you just tell people that you're in rehab, they just leave you alone. Even if you tell them it's fake, they still leave you alone. Like, I'm just doing this as a goof. I thought of a lot of different ways that I could take drastic measures to quit smoking, including taking a boat and hiring a captain to just fucking, hey, get me away from a store for a long time. Go up in the mountains, get a cabin, get dropped off. They all seem stupid because I know I'm too lazy to walk to the store. So why don't I just go out in that trailer there, and that way I get everyone to fucking leave me alone, because no one's going to come over and visit you in that thing. There's no room for visits. And I've been getting some reading done. I've been getting emails. Like, that's just emails alone were such a burden on me that I hated even checking new ones because I'd see how many is sitting in there that I already read and never got back to, blowing them out of the water. I think I have like 750 left after 2 nights. Going into day 3. When does Dr. Drew come looking to me for some advice? Because I think, with the template that I've put down here, what I've done going into day 3, 2.5 solid days of my own celebrity rehab without a single life lost. Nobody's died on my watch. And I think I can pass on some of what I've learned. No 12 steps. It's fucking 2 steps to get in that trailer. Two steps. That's the key to quitting smoking. Get a trailer. Get away from people who make you want to smoke. Your girlfriend who asks you fucking nonsense questions all the time. How should I cancel my haircut? Should I call her or should I call Tracy and have Tracy tell her because she's getting a haircut first? Go, I don't fucking know. Just cancel a fucking haircut. Why does this? Give me a cigarette. See, that would be a time where I'd like, fuck this. I need a cigarette and I need a drink. But yeah, bingo, listen, daddy's going to be going into the big blue metal box for a month. Now you're going to be a big girl? Okay, be a big girl. So yeah, you remove all those things in your life. The fucking mailman who's chatty. I need a cigarette. Anyone who wants you to work or think, have some kind of parallel thoughts that lead to conclusions. I can't fucking think whatsoever. I'm happy. I don't need a cigarette. I'm happy not smoking, but I can't focus on anything. I've literally walked back and forth from the fucking trailer and going to the bathroom or the kitchen, or I got to go all the way around and fucking check the mail over there because I heard the horn and the dog's barking. And most of the time, I never remember what it's not even like, what did I come into this room for? I go into that room for one reason and come out with a whole different purpose, and that never gets completed by the time, I got to get a fucking extra blankets for the trailer because it's cold as shit and it's starting to get dark, and I don't want to have to go all the way over there with the fucking things and the crawl space, and then the next thing you know, I'm squeezing oranges and milking bananas, and I'm preparing a dinner for tomorrow, and then I go and I ask you if you ate dinner and try to give you that dinner, and bingo, come eat. Well, shit. Yeah, so I'm not functional. That's the thing. If you're like a solid drinker like I am, quit for 2 days every 35 years or so, and you'll notice there's a whole second day that is attached to the day that you already had. It's like the 2 days in the hole that I've completed. There's basically 4 days because I wake up very motivated, whether I'm drinking or not. I wake up in the first 5-6 hours. If I can get out of the house, I get shit done. I'm boom to walk the dogs and let's get to the store and get the shopping and the errands and the banking, etc., and the thrift stores. And then around 5:30, that's when we're happy houring, and that then you just destroy the second half of what would be a full day to a non-drinker. You don't have that because you're just, all right, at 5:30, okay, well, now we're getting hammered for the rest of the night. And the more I talk about it, that worked perfectly. And I don't know why I stopped doing that. In mid-sentence, I'm going, why did we fucking stop doing it? I don't know why we had to put drinking on, because I know why, because it would make me smoke. Anyway, it would crush my... Point is, there's a lot of fucking time in the day to kill when you don't drink and you have no job or no interests. So yeah, I have a lot of things. It's just focusing. I got books I can't wait to get into. Today we went to we went to get the one car fixed, and so I knew it was going to take a few days, so we had to go 30 miles away to get it fixed. So I brought the other car, the Mazda, in because I knew I'd probably get a little sketchy being around that car lot and try to trade that shit in on something. But in Sierra Vista, all they have is the most fucking boring fucking cars. You want a Chevy or a Ford? Do you want the Fiesta or the Sonic? Because that's your choices. Or do you want a pickup truck? So on the off chance, they did have an orange Hyundai Sonata, which is kind of an old man car, but I'm an old man, so I could live with that. I really want another fucking Mazda, but they don't have a Mazda dealership down here. I just need something with GPS, because if I'm ever going to fool myself into thinking that one day I'll go to Tucson and hit some open mics, which I think I want to do, or I say I want to do, and if I'm not drinking, maybe I'd do that, but I need GPS. Because the problem is, I used to, with Chaille here, we go back, because he uses, we call it the girl, his GPS. Turn left, and we'll battle. I'm like, that's fucking wrong. This time, that fucking thing's wrong. And half the time, I'm right, and he should have listened to me. And the other half, we would have never gotten anywhere close without that thing. So I would be, while he's trying to fiddle with the thing, I would just call the hotel and say, hey, how do I get to your hotel? While he's still fucking around with his GPS and pressing buttons. Okay, you take what exit? Okay, and then you go left and it's on the frontage road. Okay, boom. See? I beat your thing. It's like John Brown against the mechanical hammer or something. The steam shovel. Is it John Brown? Is it John Brown versus the steam shovel? It doesn't matter. Yeah, they introduce a steam shovel. It's going to steal John Brown's stupid work. So they go hammer to hammer. Who can lay more railroad track or something. And then John Brown wins, but then he dies because he had to fucking try so hard. My point is that the only reason I'm collapsing and getting a car with GPS is because now no one knows the directions. So if you call the hotel and you get the front desk person, they grew up with a GPS. They never thought to write directions down or know them. Well, you just type in this address, and then when the lady says turn left, you turn left. That's how you get here. So I need a goddamn car with GPS, and I broke poor Guillermo's heart down there at Lolly Chevrolet, ladies and gentlemen. Lolly. No one beats a Lolly deal. Nobody. And that's why I wanted to just get a quote at Lolly, because a fucking commercial pisses me off. Nobody beats a Lolly deal. Nobody. They add that second nobody, like nobody, like in your fucking face. You want to prove me wrong? So yeah, no, a lot of people beat a Lolly deal, you fucking assholes. And they have good looking cars, not just fucking white, black, and blue. I saw the orange fucking Sonata. I go, I'm in. I looked through the window. It had GPS, the screen on the dashboard, which is what I want. And then I just came in a fury, with Chaille just shaking his head at me, going, yeah, I need a quote on this car, and I need to get inside that orange Hyundai. I'm going to get the number off the car. That's 15Y047. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I need to get this done. It said something smart, fucky.
He went inside to get the key because you had circumvented him having to walk out to get the number and then come back and then go. And you go, no, here's the number. And then he went inside and then you looked at me and you said, he has one shot at this.
Oh, no, before that, I said something about, we're not going to have that kind of time.
Yeah.
And he goes, I don't even know what that means. I go, I want to buy this car as quickly as possible.
Because I want to go to lunch.
Yeah. This is the last time I fucking bought that other car there. It was like literally 3 hours. I'm paying cash, not literal cash, but I'm writing you a check. I didn't even fucking barter.
I mean, you've said yes. It's not maybe. Yeah. I need to call the little lady and figure out what's going on. No credit check, nothing.
I want to buy that car as soon as possible. Yeah. And then he's like, he's doing every textbook salesperson. I just bought a 2015 Sonata myself. No, you didn't.
He said that?
Yeah, he said that on the walk out. And I walk so fast. That's
a good choice. Sonata. I got one myself. Yeah. Textbook.
Textbook. After I already told him, like, I'm paying cash. I want to get this over with. And he still seemed confused. Like, I got to seal this. I got to close this. I closed it for you, Guillermo. And we sat down in it, and it's got the screen for GPS. And then I punched it, and I need to see your license. I'm speeding him through this. I'm really high pressure buying. He's not high pressure selling. I'm high pressure buying. So I'm already putting it in gear where he's like, he's got the temporary plate still in his hand. It's not even on the car. And I should see your driver's license, sir. And I go, I'm not taking this off the lot. Don't worry. I just want to drive it straight down the row and then right back. And here's my license. And then I hit GPS and I go, where's the GPS? This is a deal breaker. He goes, a deal breaker? His voice went up.
Elapsed time in the car, 45 seconds.
At most. He starts explaining, well, it's the whatever. It's like not the Bluetooth thing or the life. There's a button that you can get a service.
It's like OnStar, but it's Hyundai's version
Blue
is
Line
a
or some
Blue
shit.
Line. But he didn't seem that confident in what it was,
No.
and I think he knew he was on the ropes. And
Yeah.
then you basically
I said, so you have to have a subscription to get GPS forever? Like you can't just get it once and you already have GPS? No, it's a subscription. And I'm like, all right, thank you very much.
and that was it.
Oh,
Pop the door and out.
you could feel like a flat loaf of horse shit drop into his pants. You know how pancakes and patties out, or cow shit, I should say. Cow shit. Where
Plops.
it plops like a giant Hershey kiss without the swirly part on the top.
A loose Hershey's Kiss.
Yeah.
Like the
Like
top goes
Frido.
down into the
Yeah,
sides.
it's like Frido, thwap. Like he had just made the month's rent and then lost it that quickly.
Yeah.
And I was, oh no, wait! I can call another lot. There's no other lot around here. I wouldn't be here if there's another lot close enough. You could call another lot. I'd go to if I was going to go to the closest lot. I'd be in Tucson. I'd be at a fucking Mazda dealership because that's a car I really want. But you kind of got me at a weak moment here without the fucking booze and the cigarettes, and I needed to replace that with some kind of manic buying thing. And I really do need that car anyway. And I got to get rid of this Mazda because it's fucking old and rattly. And it does not have the GPS. It goes very fast. Maybe I should try to sell my car on my podcast. If you want a 2010 Mazda 3 with 46,000 miles and a weird rattle that no one can trace since I bought it, well, call me. It's probably not a proper time to give out my home phone. I don't think I'm serious inquiries only. I'm serious this time. If you want to buy,
If they're serious about it, they'll find you.
yeah, if you want to buy a Last Supper couch from Ggreg Chaille, it's a couch that someone dropped off here. It was from a thrift store, I think. I don't know. No one will ever cop to who put this in my house while I was on the road. And it's got a full thing of the Jesus at the Last Supper. You should tweet a picture of that anyway.
I've got one. I've got that one of you sitting on it. We can put it up.
Yeah. Serious inquiries only. Just stop by. Don't stop by. All right. So there's no car. I think maybe tomorrow we drive up to Tucson and go to a Mazda dealership. And something with a fucking GPS. The fucking Mazda 3 does not come in a good color. I want a fucking orange car again. That fucking Kia was great, and I should have never traded it, and I'm a fucking asshole. I should have traded the Mazda, because you don't get good orange cars very often. You can get orange cars, but not a fucking cool one. Kia was pretty cool, but the Mazda 3, I like that too. And if I could drive a Lexus, I just can't drive a Lexus. Not in this fucking town. Even if it's a wagon, and it's kind of family-oriented. That Lexus fucking, that's, what do you call that? It's part organic and part not.
Hybrid?
Yeah, that's it's a wagon. It looks just like the Mazda 3. But just having fucking Lexus, no, you look like a fucking asshole. So that's that. I get nothing else. Yeah, Nicoludo, I did find where I did mention your name as though that was your club, but it's not your club. So I apologize for making you for a second look like you were an actual business owner rather than some fucking flunky poster licker. So, yeah, I apologize if there was any confusion that I made Nicoludo sound like he owned the club that was trying to pull over. And you weren't even the point of the whole fucking thing. So how could you listen to that podcast and think this is all about me? It had nothing to do with you. It was just clubs in general and the shitty things they do. And you happen to be the booker. So go fuck your... I just said go fuck yourself. And that's so very fucking... How did fucking Bill Burr? You can't take go fuck yourself. That's what everybody says. You just can't say it on a podcast anymore. God love you, Bill. I got nothing. I got the day 2 is complete. Day 3 is getting towards sundown now after a long day of killing time. I think that's what I was saying about that 2 days. 2 days in a day. You get that whole second day that normally now I'd start drinking. And now I have to think of how to kill the rest of my time, except for my 2 drinks per night. I still have that to look forward to. Last night I took someone's suggestion. I didn't want to for gin because I never drink gin. I don't think I've drank gin since when I was stealing it from underneath my dad's cabinet because he would never drink. All the booze that was in there was all the booze he'd ever bought in his life back when he was with my mother. And when they divorced, that just disappeared in his mind because he didn't drink and he didn't have parties like she did. So that was our little, what do you call it, bequeathment. So we nursed that through our teenage years, and you get down to, I remember gin being really tough, and then I remember drinking vermouth, having no training. Like, all right, what do we mix this with to get it down? And then when I grew up, I found out nobody drinks that. That's just to like sterilize the rim of a martini or something. So yeah, gin, I didn't want to mix it with soda and grapefruit because that's how I drink my vodka. And I go, that's kind of making it the same drink, isn't it? No, not with gin. But fresh squeezed grapefruit does neutralize that horrible gin flavor nicely. And I'm using because I'm only drinking sparingly 2 cocktails a night, I'm using the good shit, the good soda water. If you think there's no difference, you get any kind of can of any kind of, or a bottle, 2-liter bottle, those small 6 ounce or 8 ounce, both Schweppes and Canada Dry. I'm dropping a lot of fucking brand names in this, aren't I? Well, sometimes they fucking matter. You get the small ones and just see for yourself. Even Chaille went, oh, fuck. But they're wicked expensive. It's not worth it. Unless you're doing something like this. If you're drinking all night, it doesn't fucking matter. Put sewer water in it. Get toilet water. Cups, metal jail cups of toilet water. And then blow bubbles in it. Call it tonic. So I don't know what I'm drinking tonight. I hope you're following hashtag Tin Can Rehab. And I'll get more shit up there eventually. But right now I've just been wandering around with my blanket like fucking Moses. What's that? 5 podcasts. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I was saying I wanted 5 podcasts to listen to. Eventually, before this 28 days is up, I'm going to have to listen to some of my podcasts because I didn't even want to do this one. And I just listened to just the 3-minute clip where I mentioned Nicoludo. We're talking about Hedberg and fucking shitty bookers or something. And yeah, Nicoludo made it all about him with his fucking rancid email. Dare you drag my name through the mud? You got mentioned in the same sentence as Hedberg. When does that ever fucking happen? You got mentioned in the same conversation as stand-up comedy. When has that happened before? So, yeah, if you want to throw some hints of what podcasts of mine I should listen to, I'd love to know because I don't even know where to start. I don't remember ever doing this. I remember the last 2 podcasts. Wait, maybe I don't. Maybe there's only one. Is this the second? Jesus Christ. All right, well, let's close this on another one, and you're going to get so many. Keep a set list of all the closing songs from the 30 days in the hole, hashtag Tin Can Rehab. This was too much to remember. Close it out with this. This will fucking rock your socks off. It's Hot Chocolate with Everyone's a Winner, Baby. Enjoy.